Okay, I found a screw in my tire. I had a slow leak and I was out driving and I had my tire full of air and I had to fill it up. A week later I had it low again and I knew something was wrong. I found this screw in here. So the first step was to remove the screw. Okay, I pulled the screw out of my tire and there it is. And there's the hole. And I can hear sound coming out of it, so it's a good sized hole. But I want to patch it and I'm going to pump it up with some air and see if it holds. Okay, the next step is to get this roughing tool which came with my tire plug kit and just go in and out of the hole to kind of rough it up and make it more even. So there's the hole. I'm going to put it in there. Screw it in. And I'm going to push it in, pull it out, twist it around a little bit, make sure that the hole is nice and smooth. Do this a few times. Okay, there it is. Okay, the next step is to get this tire plug tool. And this is the tire plug here. I'm going to feed this in about halfway through that little hole. And then I'm going to insert the plug. Okay, I've got the plug about halfway through the tool. There's a hole in there, which is you feed the rubber plug through there. And the next thing I'm going to do, it's kind of hard to do this while I'm recording, but I'm going to take this, there's a bond or a glue, and I'm going to take and put some of that on this here towards the center. I don't need to go all the way to the end. I need to just do this middle part here. Like that. Make sure I get enough glue on there. Okay. That should be good right there. So I've gone about 2/3 of the way. And get a little bit more on there. Okay. So that's about how you do it, right like that. Next, I'm going to put this in the tire, stick it in about 2/3 of the way, and then pull out. Okay, I've got the plug tool, and I've got the plug bond on there, which is like a glue. And I'm going to stick this in the tire and pull out. Just like I've seen other people do it, you put it right in the hole, you push it down inside. Just make sure I get it in there right. Push it in the hole. Gotta push it pretty hard. Okay, I got the plug pushed in there. I had to use both hands so I couldn't record that, but I got it pushed in. Then I had to fill the air up because the tire was very soft. But when plugging the tire, you got to have some air inside of it. Otherwise, it's nearly impossible to get the plug in there. So I put about 40 psi in the tire. I got the plug in using this tool here. Once it was in, I pulled it out. And now the plug's there. I got to wait for it to harden. But it looks like the tire is holding air now. Okay, the final step was to cut off the excess part of the plug with a knife, which I did, and I lowered the vehicle down, and the tire seems to be holding air. So I just have to pump it up one last time. The tire probably needs a few more pounds of air, but I don't hear any noise, and I think I've got a good plug here. And this will last for quite a while.